looking at the fish?
Yeah.
Okay, it's still clear, everybody. Let's see from the side. Oh, yeah. Before, you could see nothing in there. It was just so bad. But now, it's been clear for a while. I haven't added any more. But I do have it in there. Algae fix. And it's way better. See, I wasn't able to show you guys the setup. We're going to add some more things in there pretty soon. But not too many, because you don't want to overcrowd it with different things. But our Pleco is still in there. Where is he? I always call it a he because it looks... There he is, back there. You see him? Still alive and well. He gets pretty big, and hopefully he doesn't try and do any weird stuff. What? What are you talking about, sweetie? You see in there? You see? Sorry? Sorry? How you know sorry like that, huh? Love you. You said sorry? I know you. Kiss you. Okay, so she learned sign language from her mom's teaching her. Huh? You sweetheart. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and go. I was just letting you see. Can you turn that pacifier around quick? Let's see. Uh-oh, sorry. Sorry. Watch it, guys. Ooh. I seen it. Okay. So anyways, they're fine. You see them? Oh, I thought that. Oh, take whatever you want, sweetie. I'm not doing anything with it. I have mine in my room. Oh no. So they're doing fine, aren't they? The white one is getting so much bigger. I still haven't named her yet. I was just scared something might happen to her because she was so small and I wasn't sure. But we'll name her a little later. Let's see how she's getting. She's catching up to them. All the other ones are doing fine too. I'll put some more video of them later on. I just want you guys to see them since this was the green tank. Oh man, you didn't see it when it was green, but I'm sure you can imagine if you've seen some videos of other ones. You couldn't even see through it. The only thing you could see is the fish periodically when they come like towards the front. But you could see none of this. You couldn't see the background. It was that green. But from what I hear is fish like that. You know. Do they like it, sweetie? They like the green water, especially if they're having little baby fish. I think it would be cool because you wouldn't be able to see them. And they couldn't get them as easily, you know, like to try and eat them. But anyways, hopefully everybody's having a good day. I haven't been on here in a while. I haven't cooked or done anything like that, but I'm just sharing the video so that you guys can see it's still clear. And it works. So if you want to get something like that, if you do, I tried the water thing where you change like a little bit of the water out each week, which you're supposed to do that anyways, but I was doing like extra. And I thought it would do it, but it didn't. It might have eventually, but it just took forever. But just be really careful. Don't put too much or too little. If you put too much, you could hurt the fish. Too little, it won't help at all. So just go by the instructions. And they seem fine so far, you know. But they're just extra hungry as usual. More hungry than usual, I'd say. Hey, Cleo. Okay. Bullseye, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? I'm fine. He's coming to look for me. All right, guys. You have a good day, and I will see you in the next video. There he is. What's he doing over there? say pizza. Pizza. She's looking for Bullseye. And be kind. Be careful, okay? All right, guys. Have a great day. Okay, we're going to get some of the peas for them. I just took them out so they're kind of warm. Heat them up a little, you know, to cook them if they're frozen. Usually we use the frozen ones. It lasts longer. I have used the regular ones in a can, but those do have salt and things added to it, so it might be even better for them because they get a little salt in the water. But I don't use them that often. I use the frozen. Then you got to take off the outer shell because they can't digest that. As far as I know, they can't. That's what I heard. So I take it off. Okay. And sometimes you wonder, do they have any of these in the wild? You know, do they accidentally? I guess once in a while, if they do swallow them, might not hurt, but if you give them the whole thing, you know, you're feeding them regularly with these shells on it, you could cause some problems for your fish. So just squeeze the outside off, and you can feed them peas. Oop. I do this like after every other feeding of regular food. Just popped one to the floor. But you can, you know, I don't know. I think that's often enough. But if something's going on with your fish, you might want to check some other videos of those that might know a little bit more about it. Mine have been fine so far, so it seems like if they're doing like floating weird, I do add an extra day, but usually I just give them peas for 2 days, and then I go back to their regular food. And you can give like, Bullseye, you better not be out here. You don't need to come and check on me. Go back. He's so hard-headed. I have to lock him away sometimes because, you know, he comes to see what I'm doing, and then it seems like he just doesn't listen that way. You know, like you tell him, no, stay. He's just really out of his league, you know, of training-wise, because he's my therapy dog, but he had some bad training. You know, he was kind of like allowed to do whatever he wants, but I guess as far as he's checking on me, you know, it's a plus. He wants to be there. And that's the nature of that particular type of dog. They're kind of clingy, you know. That's why I don't mind him coming to find me, but sometimes I don't want him out here because a couple nights, like one night I let him, you know, roam about a little bit, which he knows he's supposed to go out to the bathroom outside, right? And he peed in the hallway for some, not to where it's like, I don't know, because it was quite a bit. So I would say it was a regular bathroom break in the hall, and I'm like, oh no, that's not happening. So I couldn't let him roam about at night. The person that had him was caring for him that told me that he does that at night. I didn't believe it because she tells lies most of the time. So I didn't believe it, but I guess she told the truth that time. I had to test it for myself. When people lie like that, like regularly, then you don't really trust them and say, huh, this person. But I could see why the dog is hard-headed, though, because the training that they had was not good. So I'm retraining him so that he can, and I probably will send him to, no, actually I watched Dog Daddy. He's really good. You can learn how to train your dogs really well. And he's kind of adjusting to it, but the part where he comes to find me is the thing I got to break him of that habit. You know, he doesn't have to come and see where I am. And he could have more freedom in there, you know, like he can be in there. So, anyways, this is what I'm doing. The peas. And yeah, he's a sweetie pie though. He's a good Good boy, except when he doesn't want to listen, and I know where he got it from. Like I said, the person that had him didn't train him well, so now you got to try and undo the bad habits. Only good thing I know he knows about. Okay, I'm giving them some of the peas. You see them eating them, and that's the you know, this Placo, he really enjoys the peas. That is so funny because with everything that he eats out of there, I've seen him just really go for the peas. See, he's going down now. See him? See him go down? See him? And the fish, they didn't like the peas at first. It kind of didn't go for them, but then like the second time I introduced them to them, then they ate them. So anyways, I'm probably going to turn off his light because once I leave it on too long, sometimes it can start getting that bad effect. You don't want too much light on. And not only that, he can see or sniff around for the food better, and they will find every piece. See, there he goes. He's going to look for some. He knows when it's time to eat because I don't know how, I guess they smell it, or you know, I've got to drop some around. He'll have to come around and look because they will get every drop if you let them. You know, if you don't try and throw a little bit in for him, they are greedy. Definitely greedy. I throw a few over there. See there, he's got one. Huh? Oh no, it's okay. Okay guys, so I just want you to see them eating. See you in the next video. Thank you so much, subscribers. Enjoy your day, and please, please be kind to one another, because you never know when you're going to be faced with the person that you're kind to. Okay? Have a good day. Bye-bye. I was just showing you with the light off because they still hound around because there's a little bit of light, but they can't see it as much in the back. I had to turn it on. Give you a peek at the babies. They're still kind of scary, like. I'm giving them some of the peas too. They're not as friendly as my other ones. The other ones will go right up to you and they're so happy to see you. Look at them. But I kind of kept them kind of quietly aside because I didn't want them to be scared and messed with, you know, but I didn't really bother with them too much because I wanted them to just survive and do well. And they're just not as friendly, but you can get them. Now they're a little older, so they'll be okay. I'm getting ready to add the bigger one in here, the one that's by herself. And I think she'll be they're a good enough size now where they can go together, because I want to try a saltwater tank. I got to clean that out over there. See the corner? They always leave some. Wait a minute. Okay. So let's go to see the other one. There she is. She's a little big. She's a little bigger than they are, but not as big. They're not as big as her yet, but they're getting there. So she should be okay with them and not too scary to them. And then let's look at, what are you doing? Let's look at the others. There they are. They're okay. Okay. They're doing fine. Let me give them the rest of these peas. They could eat a little bit more than the other ones. So I'll give them the last of those. And tomorrow, they'll last until tomorrow. I'll feed them again tomorrow. These guys eat a lot too, and they kind of been messing around in there like they're starving and all that kind of thing sometimes. I can tell when they want more because they're up a little late eating. The birds are okay over there too, okay? Everybody's doing fine. All right, guys?